Hi, I'm stevemsteven. I'm the guy behind this YouTube channel, and I apologize if you hear my fan. It's really hot. This is the Philippines. Even at night, it's like almost 11 in the evening. It's still very hot, so I just really need to have my fan running. So I apologize if you hear it while I'm speaking. I'm making this video for two reasons. The first is to thank all of you for 58 subscribers. Now, you may be wondering, why 58? That seems like such an arbitrary number. Couldn't you wait for like 60? And I could, but today is May 23rd, 2026, which is the 10th anniversary of my YouTube channel. I made this shit 10 years ago. I was 13 years old. That was really dumb. I didn't even have a webcam. I would make videos of me playing Agario, and it would take me like about a month each to edit each video. And they'd still turn out terribly. You can still watch those videos, by the way. If you sort by oldest, you can see those were one of the first videos I uploaded to this channel. Although I wouldn't recommend you watch them, but they're that bad. I've been uploading on and off. I've had some hits and a lot of misses, and that's why it means a lot to me that I even have 58 subscribers, because I know compared to a lot of other channels that seems like it seems like such a small amount. But to me, the fact that anyone actually enjoys the shit that I put out, that makes me kind of happy. Gives me some warm feelings inside. I don't know if I'm not being sarcastic. If I have a feeling people might think I'm not being sincere. I really mean it. Yeah, thank you for 58 subscribers. Yeah. Now, if you do a little digging on my channel, my previous video was uploaded about a month ago. And if you look before that, all of my other videos, you'd see like I would upload a video once or twice every week. That's how I've been doing stuff on this channel ever since January, because I thought I'd make it a point that I'd upload more stuff to my YouTube. Yeah, so I was actually gaining more subscribers this year already than previously, and there's a plane flying overhead. Please ignore that. There's always a plane flying overhead. We live near the airport. At the rate I was going with all these videos I was uploading, and I was actually gaining subscribers. Maybe I would have had 60 subscribers by the time my 10th anniversary rolled around. But that's where I get into the second point of this video, where I talk about the future of this channel. You can see here I've got a piano. Yeah, it's not for show. I actually use it. I'm a classically trained pianist. I have a bachelor's degree in piano. I graduated last year, and as part of every musician's bread and butter, I teach. I teach, and every now and again I'll get like a performance gig, or is it jig? I don't know. Performance gig, yeah. Although I say GIF instead of GIF. What does that have to do with shit? Every now and then I get a performance gig, and I do enjoy performing more than teaching. So when I have that opportunity, I take it. And it just so happened this past month I've got more performance gigs than usual, which is why I've been busy. But not just that, actually. I may be going abroad for my graduate studies. And I've been planning something like this since 2022. And it's gonna sound like I'm bragging when I say this, but I'm just being honest. The only thing that gets in my way is really expenses. I've got no problem auditioning. More often than not, I usually pass the audition. I usually get an admission offer. But it's just like compared to schools here in the Philippines, schools in other countries are really expensive. Yeah, the most egregious example, if you'd allow me to share, I was supposed to study the original plan back in 2022, when I was applying for the fall 2023 semester of the certain school, was that I was going to study under the teacher of my piano teacher. So my teacher's teacher, yeah? And it so happened that he taught in a school that charges $55,000 US a year, which is about as much money as my entire family makes in a year, yeah? And I say my entire family, like we're a lot of, it's just really my mother and my father, but that's a lot of money. That was basically what I'm saying. Obviously, I wasn't able to go. And what's even sadder is that actually the following year, that specific teacher that I was after would pass away anyway. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But now things are different. The tuition of this specific school isn't as expensive. I was able to get some grants, and someone was willing to pay for my tuition. I have to shell out some money still, that's still a lot of money. I won't share how much, but it's not as much as I would have had to shell out in the first example I shared. And I was talking about sharing details. I'm not going to share a lot of details of where the school is, what the school is, what this grant is I got. You may find out sooner or later. The details don't matter right now. In fact, it's still possible that I might not even get to go. But if all this pushes through, I'll be leaving sometime August, and that will affect how I make stuff on YouTube and on Twitch. And by the way, I reached like 100 subscribers, 100 followers on Twitch. I've got no subscribers on there, but yeah, I've got 101 followers actually. I should have mentioned this a while ago when I was talking about having 58 subscribers. Yeah, thanks for 101 followers on my Twitch. Yeah, so I'll be going abroad. I'll be able to bring my laptop, but not my desktop, obviously. I could, but it's a pain in the ass to do so. I'm gonna have to remove my GPU, my hard drive, my SSD probably. Should I remove my SSD? I should probably remove some other stuff as well if I'm gonna pack it in a bag. And I have to fill in the inside with styrofoam or some kind of soft material, so that whatever that's left inside there doesn't, if it gets attached, it doesn't, tumble around and destroy the inside. But even then, I can't trust that whoever or whatever is going to handle my desktop, be it like a person, a machine, or the force controlled by Ray Skywalker, is going to handle my desktop in a very careful fashion so that it won't get broken in one way or another. Yeah, I mean, I could have it shipped, but that's just extra expense that we don't need. Bring my desktop's basically. It's not important. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my desktop here at home. Yeah, and that's going to affect my Twitch primarily because I only ever stream on my desktop. I can't do it on my laptop. My laptop's not as powerful, so streaming will totally stop. When it comes to making YouTube videos, I can still make YouTube videos on my laptop, but not in the same way that I've been doing since January. As an example, I made my Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal and Pokemon Black videos on my laptop. Compare those videos to the ones I made for Pokemon Black 2, which I made on my desktop. The editing for Black 2 is better, even though the videos are just as shit. The editing is still better, yeah? The video quality is better, but it's still shit. But it's still better, yeah? The thing, like I mentioned it, my laptop's not as powerful. It doesn't have as much RAM. It doesn't have as much disk space. Like every time I finish editing a video and when I upload it to YouTube, I have to delete the project file and the raw video just so I have enough space in my disk to record the next video. And sometimes when I'm recording, my computer just doesn't have my laptop specifically just doesn't have enough memory. Like when I'm doing a video on my desktop, I'll have Streamlabs for recording my screen. I'll have Melon DS for the emulator and Chrome in case I need to search something online. That's not a problem on my desktop. I can't do that on my laptop. I can only have the first two. I can't have Chrome open for some reason because whenever I Alt-tab and open Chrome to search what Pokemon I'm supposed to find and what route or what level Pokemon the next gym leader has, more often than not, my Melon DS just crashes. And I think it even happened once that my entire laptop just crashed. And not just that, like even with editing, because my laptop is slower, doing the same edit on my laptop, well, it takes a lot longer than doing it on my desktop. And I use the same video editor for both. Yeah. So videos will take longer to make, and on top of that, there are also external factors. I'm obviously going to be busy with schoolwork, and I'm more than likely going to have to take a part-time job just so that my parents back at home won't have too much burden sending me money every so often. Yeah. So that's that. But in the meantime, while I'm still here, I'm still going to be making videos. Yeah, I've got about 2 more videos left for my Pokemon Black 2 series. The first of the 2, it's almost done. It might be done by tomorrow or the following day or within the week. Yeah. The next one I've already recorded, but I haven't started editing that yet because I'm still working on the first one. And my friend Marvel Wizard KH, yes, that guy, the guy who plays TFT. If you know a thing or two about TFT, Marvel Wizard KH. He was my classmate in high school. He came up with this anime-themed game. I'm not really sure what it's about. I haven't opened it yet. My screen turned black. Okay. I'm not sure what the game's about, but I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna fuck around with it. I might make some more videos of me playing Pal World or playing random games on Y8. Or before I even leave, I might show you my single-player Minecraft world that I still haven't made a single video of on my YouTube, but I've actually streamed a bit on my Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, actually, once I get my schedule cleared, because I'm quite busy right now, I think for the next couple of weeks, because I have to fill out some forms regarding the grant that I was awarded, sign some stuff, sign some documents. I have to like book a visa appointment, book a flight, all that shit. Once my schedule clears up, I'll find some time to stream before I leave, if I do leave, because it's not yet. I hope I hope this pans out, but again, there's always a possibility that it doesn't. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. And before I end, I want to say again. I know I said that's all I wanted to say, but I just really want to stress thank you for 58 subscribers on YouTube and 101 followers on Twitch. It really means a lot to me, even though this is all just a very stupid hobby. But it makes me happy that some of you enjoy some of the stuff I put out. So yeah, that's about it. God bless.